This video will cover the basic steps to create an ActionKit blast mailing. We'll start by taking a look at the dashboard. In the dash, draft mailings show up under the draft view. Mailings that are slated to send at a specific date and time are under the scheduled view, and mailings that have been sent are under the sent view. To create a new mailing, click Create New Draft. On the first screen, you'll specify the content of your mailing. We know all mailings require a subject line, but you can also specify preview text. That's the bit that shows up after the subject line in some inbox views. Next up, set your from line. You can use a standard from line for common senders in your organization or create a custom from line for one-off senders. You'll also want to set a reply to if you want replies to go to a different address than what you're using in the from line. Then you're going to choose a wrapper. Wrappers govern the look of the email, so you'll need to set one up if you have a custom header or footer or any styles that you want to apply. Once it's set up, you can select it on this page, and keep in mind that all wrappers must include an unsubscribe link. So now, let's get to the heart of the mailing. In the content section, you'll see fields for the mailing body and any other content fields that are included in your mailing wrapper. You can use the visual editor for easy formatting, or you can switch to the code view to edit the HTML directly. In visual mode, you can actually drag and drop the images from your desktop to insert them into the email on the fly. Or in any of the modes, you can click this button to add or select an image in the library. Snippets allow you to personalize the mailing for each user. Select one of those from the menu to customize content based on the user's address information, page target data, donation history, and more. Then, click Next to save and move on to targeting. On the targeting screen, you'll set criteria for the recipient list. There's an Include section where you define who should receive the mailing and an Exclude section where you define who should not. For both includes and excludes, you can select from a wide variety of targeting criteria, including users' action, mailing and donation history, the mailing list they are subscribed to, and their geographic location, which includes federal and state legislative districts. You can also select from saved reports or write your own SQL if you want to do more complex targeting. Now let's talk about targeting and operators. For includes targeting, the AND operator is used across categories, but the OR operator is used within categories. For example, if we set our includes criteria to look like this, then we'll be targeting users who are on the main mailing list and who live in either California or Washington or Colorado. So adding more options within a category will broaden who's in your target group, but adding more categories will generally narrow the target group. For excludes targeting, the OR operator is used both across and within categories, so any user who matches any of the criteria will be excluded. Better safe than sorry, right? After you're done targeting, click on Next to review and send. This tells ActionKit to build your mailing and update your list of targets. On the Proof and Send screen, you can preview your mailing, review a summary of your targeting selections, and view a projected recipient count. Now, if you set up a complex target set, give the recipient count a bit more time for calculation before it loads. It will actually let you know when it's done. You can also send yourself a proof of the mailing on this page. That way you can see what it will look like from the user's perspective, and you can check your links, both of which are highly encouraged. Once you've done that, all that's left to do is send. But don't forget to contemplate the haiku before you do. Once it's been sent, you can view the mailing's progress in the Sent view of the Mailings tab and click on the subject line to see a report. The report will give you details on your mailing's performance, including open, click, unsubscribe, action, and donation rates. And that's it. Check out our documentation for more information about advanced options and how to use testing to optimize your mailing performance. And if you ever need assistance, just reach out for support.